What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens episode summary slash preview analysis. Today, guys, we are going to be going over the episode 29 cast list and summary and preview. Messed that up, but it's okay. The cast list and preview for episode 29 of Yu-Gi-Oh! 7. So let's not waste any time and let's get straight into it. So, the cast list for episode 29, seems to be going to be a very interesting episode. This title is called Gallant Digging. Rons and Rinosuke are crossing the mountain to reach the training camp. They hear a suspicious engine sound on the way and find Tazaki Gallant, a Goha 6 student, riding on a blue machine, blocking their path. Gallant seems to be planning to sabotage the training camp. He then challenges Rons to a duel. Now the cast list. We have Yuga, Rook, Gagato, Roman, Kaizo, Sebastian, Rons, Renosuke, Tazaki Gallant, supervisors, club members, and extras. And there is a note in the bottom as well. Note, as previously noted, which I don't know what he noted before, the title of this episode is a reference to the first episode of Mobile Suit Gundam, as well as Panzer World Gallant. Both are mecha anime produced by Sunrise. Bridge itself is founded by former Sunrise staff. Interesting. That's a little cool reference, I guess. Now, I'm going to be completely honest. I've never watched Mobile Suit Gundam before. I've not watched a single Gundam series. I've never been really interested to watch one, but that's kind of cool. And then Panzer World Gallant, never heard of until this day. So if you guys know what it is, let me know down in the comments below, because honestly, I have no idea what this one is. Sounds like, well, from what it says, it's a mecha anime, which is kind of funny because it kind of looks like they've had a little bit more mecha kind of stuff in this anime. I mean, in the opening, there was literally a giant mecha that was dueling. So that's been kind of a concept that I've seen with Seven so far. I mean, even Yuga's Overroad kind of looks like a mecha, even though I compare it more to a Megazord. They're not really that different, or at least I don't think. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, this is a very interesting one, as we got Rons versus this Tazaki character. Tazaki, I think I was pronouncing Tazaki. I was saying with an E, I think. So, very, very interesting. So, it looks like this Tazaki guy, this is going to be weird to get used to his name. It looks like he's going to be one of the members of the Goha 6 elementary school. If I had to guess, probably is the one on the right. I think he's more on the one on the right side. I think the left one is going to look more like a magician kind of guy. Kind of like Dennis, in a way. I feel like that's what he's going to be more like. This guy, honestly, this guy looks like he's in his 20s. I mean, that dude got some serious sideburns. Like, he grows that thing out a little bit more. We can see this man growing a big old beard on him, but... And is this supposed to be an 11-year-old kid? That's an interesting growth spurt that you got there, my dude, but that's not the point. We have Rons versus this Tazaki guy, which, I'm going to be honest, I think this one is a pretty easy one to predict. I think. I can't really say that because literally the last one, I was confident in Roman was going to win the duel. Shock result, Tsuchiko won that duel. That was the second time I ever think I predicted. No, it was the second one I got wrong. As the first one I got wrong was the Mimi and Yoshio duel, which I thought Mimi was going to win that duel because I felt like they were going to try to grow not only Neil's team, but I think you can still grow something even if Yoshio lost. But they had Yoshio winning that, so I can need to not just say everything's guaranteed. Though I am more on the side of Tazaki, more so because of the fact of what I was going to last time with Mimi, that if this is one of the members of Sana's team, which she is not in this cast list, which is a little bit disappointing, which it's fine. It's honestly fine. It's not really that big of a deal because really you need to grow the other ones as well. You can't just mainly focus on Asana. But it's very interesting that the character he's doing is Rons. Now, still a chance that Rons can win because it looks like they've been giving support to the support characters. They did this in the last arc with Mitsuboro and Yoshio. They got wins against Neil's team, with Mitsuboro winning against Sorako, and then you have Yoshio beating his mom, Mimi. So they're not worried about having these side characters lose. In fact, they're more in favor of that. But in terms of story, it's way better to have this Tazaki character win the duel than Ron's. Now, which I'm going to be honest, we don't really know much about Ron's or Renosuke either, to be honest, as well, so it kind of gets them in an even playing field. We do know who they are, they're assistants of Gakuto, but really, what else do they do? They literally just stand there and draw his cards for him, and he holds his cards, and that's really what they've done. Oh, I guess they helped in that episode 14, they helped him with teaching Roman how to cook, I guess. So they've been the support, but Tazaki is a new character, and being a part of the school that we're supposed to be going against, it's leaning more towards them, and I feel like that's where I think they're going to go. I think Tazaki is going to win. Now, if it's going to be utter destruction, that's another story. I would like that because it would show like, oh shoot, this guy is not a force to be reckoned with. But I don't know that either, because again, these are new characters, so we don't really know. Also, was some interesting stuff with this one, as well as the last couple of preview shots. It was this weird, like, drawing art. Like, it looked like this girl was, like, drawing in the book. And it looks like Ron's, Ron's, which is the girl Gakuto assistant, was stalking Yuga. I'm telling you, Yuga is becoming a ladies' man. I swear to God. First you have Asan, and now you have Ron. So, man, this guy is becoming like a chick magnet or something like that. But besides that, it's very interesting. I feel like there's been some, and I mean this, I think there was some romantic implications with that. I mean, that was a very interesting scene, and I don't know what that's going to imply. It looks romantic after what we saw last time. I think they're not afraid to have these romantic kind of things, which you don't really see in Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, they've done it before, but you know, I've never really liked much of them, to be honest. I mean, sure, Yusei and Akiza was fine, but I feel like they kind of like, I don't know, it hurts some of the characters, I don't know, but I don't think that's going to be the case with Ron's, but honestly, again, we haven't really seen much of Ron, so I can't really say anything, but this is going to be a very interesting duel. She looks like she uses a ninja deck as her ace monster. It kind of, what was that guy's name? It's the guy that used the, I was thinking of Moonshadow, but that's not, you know, it would be like a Moonshadow character, his ninja monsters it looked like. I was thinking of a guy from Zexal. You know, the guy that had the number no, it was the Armor Ninjas is what I was thinking. It was the guy that used the Armor Ninjas. So she kind of uses a deck like that, which I think is pretty cool. And it looks like this guy is going to use the machine deck. I mean, we see this like blue excavator monster like kind of transform and kind of like kick or like leg smash into Ron's. So I feel like, I don't know. It's still going to be a Tazaki one, I still think. There honestly really isn't much that we can go. This interesting that they're sabotaging the the training camp for the tournament, which I guess makes sense, but I don't know why they would do that. Wouldn't their smarter be is like to kind of lure them in, to kind of like take them out one by one? Well, I guess if you lure them in, it's a good of a chance to actually get grouped on, but I don't know. I don't honestly know what their goals are. It looks like this guy's just trying to interrupt the Rush Tool tournament. Maybe he didn't get in. I have really no idea. There's literally nothing we can base this off of other than the fact is we know they're going up to the mountains. They find this Tazaki guy who is planning to sabotage the training camp to basically make it not happen, and then Ron decides to duel. That's literally all we have. So there's nothing really to go off of this, but it's completely fine. And that's going to be it. Really, there is nothing else I can really talk about this. If you guys have any ideas of what you think is going to happen, let me know. There's just not really much I can go off with this summary, and maybe more is going to go in episode 30, which I think this is still going to be a one-turn episode duel, which literally every single one except Yuga's two main antagonist duels against Roa and Neil have been one episode duels. So I don't expect this to be a 2-episode duel to kind of explain this a little bit more. I guess we'll just learn like what the reason is for him wanting to sabotage it, I guess. So guys, that's going to be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know all you guys' thoughts on this down below. And until next time, guys, take care and have yourselves a great rest of your day.